Have you ever watched a Booktube channel and felt totally left out? I mean, what are those terms these people talk about? How do you even know what these terms mean? Well guys, you do not need to feel left out anymore because as a Booktube community, we love more and more people joining us. We love more and more people reading books. So if you're feeling left out because of some terminology, let me help you out today. Hi there, I'm Manpreet. I make book related videos on this channel every odd day. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media and catch all of my videos. The video is about Booktube terminology. Let's get started with it without further ado. Number one term that I have already thrown on you, Booktube. It's a YouTube community that is dedicated to talking about books. Booktuber, a person who makes videos about books on YouTube. What's a TBR? It means to be read. That is all the books that you want to read. It can be a themed video, it can be a monthly video, it can be a yearly video, it can be related to authors, author TBR, monthly TBR, yearly TBR, Halloween TBR, winter TBR, rainy season TBR, all of those are TBRs, like to be read books, the books that we want to read, and that's it. And what is a wrap up? So basically there's an end of year wrap up, there is a themed wrap up like Halloween reads wrap up, monthly read wrap up. Basically these are mini reviews where you tell, these are the books I read guys, I'm showing off, these are the books I read and this is what I thought about them. And those videos are actually really popular, so we are not really showing off for self-obsessive reasons, okay? You guys love them. And the very popular, a book haul. Basically, when you buy a lot of books and you want to show it to the people you have in your Booktube community, then you make a book haul video, introducing your family to all the new books that you have got. DNF. It's a very controversial term on the Booktube community because some people say it's okay to do it, some people say it's not okay to do it, but it means do not finish. So when you DNF books, that means you do not finish books. You willingly say, bye book, I'm not going to finish reading you. I did pick you up and I did tell the whole world that I want to read it, but now you're so bad, or I'm so disinterested in you, or you're so not my type that I am going to just say goodbye to you. And I personally am an advocate for DNFing books because you only have so many years to live and so many books to read. You can't spend your time on the books you're not loving to read, okay? When we talked about Booktube and Booktubers, that's all we are on YouTube. But most of the Booktubers are also Bookstagrammers. That is the people who post fancy pictures of books on Instagram. I do have an Instagram account, but I'm not that fancy bookstagrammer, okay? I talk about books a little bit to chat more with you guys. So follow me on my Instagram channel if you want to follow me, okay? It's totally dedicated to books. So bookstagrammers are the people who do the posting photos and stuff on Instagram about books. And book bloggers, very obvious. These are the people who blog about books. I also blog about books. I'll link my blog down below. Now, what's a tag video? I have done a couple of tag videos. I'll link all of them down below and they are really fun to watch. So basically, there's a theme. Say Halloween, and then you have a set of questions that you have to answer related to that theme. Tag videos are usually created by some creator. For example, let's just say I create one tag, I have a set of questions, I make a video answering those questions, and then I start tagging other YouTubers, other Booktubers, and they follow suit. This is how a tag video works, and I don't know about you guys. Tell me, do you like watching tag videos? Do you like me to pick up some questions related to a particular tag or do a certain tag that you want me to do? What am I saying? But tag videos are basically answering a set of questions related to a theme and they're created by somebody. Then is an unboxing. Unboxings are really popular on tech channels, on beauty channels. So a bookish unboxing is basically either opening a book subscription box or opening a surprise package sent by a publisher. That is a bookish unboxing. Then is ARCs or Rs or proof copies. What are these? ARCs are not archangels. They are actually advanced readers copies. Basically, these are the special copies that a publisher publishes so that they can send it to the book bloggers, book critics, so that these people can send their feedback or talk about it before the book releases. R is also advanced readers edition. That also means the same. And a proof copy is also somewhat the same. But the problem with these ARCs, Rs and proof copies is that they are not the final versions of the book. They have mistakes. They have a lot of editing to be done, they have a cover to be made. So these are basically something that is sent to the people who understand that, okay? You as a normal reader would not want to read that book because you won't be able to get past that, oh my god, this is there, this mistake is there, or reading is so tough and all that stuff. Only the people who are used to reading such books and who are okay with reading such books get arcs. And it's something like to be really proud of when you get arcs as a book blogger or a booktuber. But in India, that concept is not that popular. Like, Indian publishers do not really publish arcs, or maybe they do not like to send it to me. Whatever is the case, that is just I wanted to tell about arcs, Rs, and proof copies. There are two, again, very controversial words on Booktube, that is audiobooks and ebooks, because a lot of people have this opinion, like if you read audiobooks and ebooks, you are not really reading books, because audiobook is basically listening to a book, ebook is basically reading a book on the Kindle. Then our affiliate links. So basically we are going to the business side of Booktube, and a lot of people don't even mention, like disclose that their links are affiliate links, but 99 out of 100 times if there are links mentioned in the video description of anybody's video, those are affiliate links. How they work is that when you click on that link and go to the website and make a purchase, this person whose link it was gets a certain amount of cut from the revenue the company is making. You do not have to pay anything extra. You make your purchase the way any normal person will make, but the person whose link it was, that person will get a little bit of revenue from the company that is selling you the product because they referred you to the company. The amount that people get is very varied, and especially with books, these are like very less priced items. So don't think if a booktuber is having Amazon links and you are going to buy from that, you are going to make that person a millionaire. That is never going to happen. So don't be very miser or selfish when you are thinking about not clicking those links and, you know, doing your own thing. Try to help the community. Another business side term is that paid promotion, sponsored video, or gift. Now, what does that mean? This, I think, is different for everybody. People do not really even disclose that their videos are sponsored. There are very few in America because there it's punishable by law if they do that. Until they are not aware of that, they do that after they are aware that, you know, we can really get legal action against us, then they disclose. But in India, there is no such law. So a lot of people make videos, sponsored videos, and they never disclose. But I personally like to disclose whenever I'm doing a sponsored video. A sponsored video means that I have been paid to mention that book or do that activity, do a certain activity in my videos. So how do you know if a video is sponsored? There's a small tag that appears in the beginning of the video, paid promotion, on the video itself. Then people also mention it in the video itself, like I have been giving this book to by the author, and etc, etc, and in the description box as well. So that is that. There's also a thing called gift. Now a gift is not sponsored, like according to me. A lot of people have different opinions about it. A gift is basically somebody sent you a book and they're like, do whatever you want to do with it because it's a gift. You can certainly throw it in the dustbin or you can certainly give it to somebody else. That is a gift. No obligations attached. Then our readathons. Basically, this is a campaign sort of thing when you read a lot. It can be a 24-hour readathon, it can be a spooky readathon, like a weekly readathon where you read a certain genre and stuff like that. There are a lot of readathons that happen all the time. I'll try to link some videos where people talk about readathons in the description box down below. I haven't done many readathons myself. I am terrible at them, but they are really fun to follow and they are really fun to do if you want to do it. So, readathons, yeah. Then is OTP. OTP is not like the OTP that we get in our phones in India, okay? OTP is one true pairing that you guys told me actually, because I was also that person who missed many terms. One true pairing is basically like these two people, you want them to be together. Any character, any two characters that you feel like this is a character made in heaven. Like people talk about Derek Shepherd and Meredith Green, Grey's Anatomy, like that, okay? What is a blurb? Blurb is actually the promo text that is on the back cover of the page, written to make you pick up the book. And there are books that have huge fandoms. What are fandoms? These are a set of people who are in absolute love with the book and they keep coming up with interesting content about the book. Like Harry Potter fandom is the best on YouTube. The kind of content they make, the kind of things they talk about, nobody can do that. So fandom is basically like a group of people who are willingly talking about and loving the book. This is like all about positivity around here, okay? More Booktube terminology. Love triangle. Basically, three people deciding which one Loves whom? Ting, ting, ting. Like, usually there's just one person who is being loved and two people loving this person, and this person is like, should I choose this or should I choose that, as if it's an ice cream. And then is TMI. TMI is too much information basically. When we guys, like the booktubers, we go on detail about our reading and our life, and we share too much of information, making the video long, 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 long. That is TMI. We are to the last two terms that you need to know before I leave, because I do not know any other terms that can make you feel like you're not a part of Booktube community. That will also make me feel the same. So chill. Shelfie. No, I'm not saying it wrongly. Not a selfie. Shelfie. What is that? If I click a picture like this, I think it will be a shelfie. Basically, a selfie which has your bookshelf visible in it. Okay. If I click a picture like that and my shelfie is more visible than me, it would be a shelfie. My shelf is more visible than me, not shelfie. Anyway, the last term is genre or subgenres. Basically, this is like something you should know, totally know when you're reading books. Genre is like what a book is meant to be for, or for whom the book is meant to be for. Genres can be age-based, for example, middle grade genre, adult genre, children's genre, and they can be subject-based, for example, horror, crime thrillers, romance, epic, fantasy, ting, tang, do, like that, okay? This is the end of this Booktube terminology video, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, make sure you hit a thumbs up. And thank you to one of you who gave me this idea, because I remember I talked about TBR in one of the videos, and a couple of people who were my new subscribers, they asked, but please, what's a TBR? So I was like, I have a lot of new subscribers now, thanks to all of you guys who subscribe to me, and they may not know about these terminologies because they are not the Booktube people. They are just people who love books and discovered what Booktube is. So I made this video for you guys, and thank you so much for giving me these ideas so that I have enough content to put on every odd day. But if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to me and follow me on my social media, and turn your notifications on, that bell button, hit it hard so that you get notified every time I post a new video. And this is the end of the video. This will be signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon. And in the description box down below is the name of the winner of the last giveaway. So do check it out.